what has happened with home sales on the Treasure Coast come the end of the year of 2022. All right, let's figure it out. Hi, my name is Natalia Reinhardt, Realtor with eXp Realty on the Treasure Coast, and I talk about all things related, where to live, where to eat, and where to play. So if you want to stay in tune with the area, subscribe. I post videos every week. Today, we're going to talk about the housing market in the Treasure Coast. How did the year end in 2022? How did December do? How did the year, come on. Let's look at those numbers. It's important. If you're a buyer or a seller, this is relevant. Get the most updated information. All right, first things first, I want to compare how Port St. Lucie and the surrounding areas does with the median sales price versus nationally. Okay, so this number that I'm going to present to you is a big deal. Keep that in mind, okay? This you do compare with everywhere else. It gives you a good picture of how we're doing on the Treasure Coast. Are you ready? The median sales price for the surrounding areas in Port St. Lucie is $399,000. $399,000, folks. That is high. I'm not gonna lie, that's high. When you look nationally, the median sales price is closer to $366,000. Okay? Why is that happening? To be honest, it's not Port St. Lucie, it's not St. Lucie County, it's actually Martin County that's making us expensive. So this information, just to be accurate, give you a good clear picture. This is for single family homes. It covers Martin, St. Lucie County. It covers parts of Indian River and Okeechobee, just to give you an idea. So this number, the $399, is really because of Martin County. Martin County is the expensive one, okay, folks? All right, so keep that in mind. The second thing I want you guys to look at is the median time to contract. If you're a seller, this is important for you to learn about, okay? Or a future seller, right? If you want to list your home later on. The median time to contract means right when you put your home on the market, how long does it take for it to get under contract, right? This is important so you can just level set expectations. And the number has raised, okay? When I'm talking about raising, I mean, a year or two ago, it was 1 day, then it became 11 days, then it became 16 days, and now we are 36 days. Okay, it raised 11 days, like a year ago it was 11 days. Okay, now it's 36 days for you to be under contract after your home is posted online. It's something to consider. Things are slowing down, okay? I want you to realize we're not heading into a recession where the housing market is highly impacted. No, we are decelerating, okay? We went from Speedy Gonzalez and getting homes sold to we're coming back to average rate, okay? So does this benefit sellers? It's okay. It's not, the best, but it's not bad either. We're looking at a more competitive market for both sides. It's becoming healthier. I want you to also take a look at new listings. That has increased. What does this say for buyers? This says that you have more choices. Yes, as a buyer, you now don't have to rush to make a decision within an hour. That kind of shopping is gone. Hallelujah. When it comes to shopping for a home, you can take a few more days, you can take a few more weeks in order to make a decision on a home. You can ask those questions, you can do the proper inspections, okay, and not rush through the transaction. So active inventory raised more than 100%. It went up 174% from a year ago. And that means that it's healthy, a healthy market, people. I'm going to continue saying that throughout this whole video probably. A takeaway is that it's still a seller's market. Okay, when you look at the active inventory and how fast homes are still being sold or going under contract and being sold for, it still says it's a seller's market. The inventory is less than 6 months. Okay, it's about right under 4 months of supply for inventory, and therefore by definition, it is still a seller's market. When it comes to active inventory, take a look at how it raised. We have, for the buyers, something that's more, I would say, breathable. As a buyer, you can now go shopping and have choices. You have time to make those choices on whether or not you want to place an offer, how competitive. You can go through a transaction and do the proper inspections on a home and not rush through them or even skip them altogether. Don't do that. This is now becoming a better market for you as a buyer. However, due to the number in active inventory, you need to know that it is still a seller's market. Okay, they can still, as a seller, require a few things or be picky. Okay, one of the things that's not on here that we will go over is really the listing price. So the average rate of sellers getting their offer, their listing price accepted, has dropped down. It used to be 100%. Now we're looking closer to 96%. And that's still fairly high. So as a buyer, you should be aware that the listing price is still something that you can't necessarily negotiate, but you can negotiate the terms of the contract and making sure that you get that inspection done. Now we're gonna look at the closed sales on a chart. And this is a 2-year run. Take a look carefully. You'll see lots of up and downs. And come in 2022, you actually see a dipping. As of August, it had one peak and then slowly but surely it kept going down. And here, look at December of 2022, it went back up just a tad. Why is that? Well, as you can see in the other 2 years, we have in the Treasure Coast a second season of home buying. It does exist. We have snowbirds coming in that want to buy instead of rent, and it just is a second season for us. So if you want to list your home, sell your home, you can absolutely do that during the winter. There's a market for it. If you want to buy a home, well, we just saw inventory is high enough for you to have choices if you're a buyer. And so come December, January, there's always a little upward tick because we have that second season of home sales. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, give it a thumbs up. If you need more information or have more questions about the real estate market on the Treasure Coast, feel free to reach out to me. My information is in the description below. My name is Natalia Reinhardt, Realtor with eXp Realty on the Treasure Coast, and I will see you around town.